Hello and welcome. Today we will be repotting this Ficus benjamina. So today we're gonna take care of this little bonsai. This is stage 2 of a bonsai's life. I'm gonna leave you, for those who didn't see the previous video, was about the first stage in a bonsai's life, how to start a bonsai on your own. This is already in stage 2. I'm gonna repot it. I'm gonna use the same pot, but I'm gonna change the substrate because this is in that mix that I showed you in the first video, where it was a cutting and it needed to generate roots. It already has generated roots. I think about 5 months passed since I've planted the cutting. So this is in that mix of perlite and peat moss, and I wanna plant it into a more advanced mix because this is good for the start, but not good on the long run. It can stay in this for even 3 or 4 years. It won't die, but it will grow very slowly. So we need to take it out of the pot and plant it in a more advanced bonsai substrate mix. Let's get started. First of all, I'm gonna try to take it out plain and easy and simple without using any tools. I wanna see if I can get it out like this. And after I see what's happening in the pot, I see the roots, we'll decide what to do. We can even put it back if it doesn't have enough roots, but I think it will have plenty of roots, and not so much. Okay, so I'm gonna start cleaning it up a little bit and see better what's going on here. Take my little chopstick and take some of the substrate out, because if this doesn't have enough roots, what I'm going to do, and doesn't have quite a lot of roots, but what I'm going to do is cleaning up a little bit of the substrate. Okay, I also want to take a little look at the base of the tree, if I can. Take the mesh out from the bottom. Try not to break too much roots, because it has roots, but not that many. Oh, look at this. So take a look at this. Okay, this is why I don't like to leave ficuses too much before I repot them, because they develop these very thick roots, these bulges, that they will become problematic on the long run. Okay, because they will grow big and I have to cut them whole, and it's better to cut them, they are small. But today I'm not gonna cut it, okay, because I've told you I don't have such many roots as I expected, and I'm gonna leave it like this for now. You see, this is the biggest root, yeah, but I'm gonna leave it like this for now. So I got my pot, the same pot. As you've seen, I didn't cut any roots because they're not so many. Okay, I'm not gonna cut them at all, and I cannot stress this enough. Never wash the roots of a bonsai. Never wash the roots. I will tell you in another video why, But for now, just remember, there is no reason, absolutely no reason to wash the bonsai roots, even at this stage. A lot of good things are starting to happen here. A lot of microorganisms that are good are starting to emerge here, and you will wash them away. So, because in the first stage of a bonsai's life, he's just a little cutting that has no roots, okay? And that substrate contained of perlite and peat moss, it's very good because it holds a lot of water, and it's okay with the air, with the aeration too, but it holds more water than air. So to have a healthy growing bonsai, we need to always have a balance between water and oxygen in the pot. That's what we're gonna do now, because we're in the second stage, and the little cutting growth roots like a good cutting that he is, and we need to get to stage 2. So big particles at the bottom as usual. Not too much, just like a single layer to dress the bottom, okay? And now I'm gonna come in with my substrate mix, okay? There's a lot of things going on here. There's akadama, there's fired up clay, okay? There's sphagnum moss, okay, because we need some organic stuff too. He's not a bonsai, a true bonsai yet. And some volcanic rocks, okay? And I told you, a lot of organic because it needs a lot. And also that's a ficus, that's a tropical species, and they like more water to the roots. So let's start. With the chopsticks again, as usual. Work up the soil, the substrate. Okay, let's see how the tree fits, the roots. And yes, we're okay. I'm just gonna put just a little more to make like a little mountain in the middle, okay? I'm gonna come in with the tree and try to stabilize it. Push it down, pretty hard, okay? And try to on this side it doesn't has as many roots as it has on the other side. So what the trick is, I can lean it like this and try to fill the gap with my new substrate, and it will stay now. A lot of tips and tricks that you learn during the years. It will be fine. So as I told you, this is a way better substrate, because now the tree starts to need, its needs starts to change, okay? It's starting to need more and more air, okay? But also, I've told you, there's a balance between water and oxygen to the roots, because the roots need oxygen. Okay, as usual, I'm gonna go to the shower and give it a thorough washing to get rid of all the dust made by the particles rubbing together. So this is our repotted tree. It's a nice tree. It has a triple trunk, let's say. I will see in the future if I do a dual trunk, a single trunk or a triple trunk, because they're pretty next to each other, they're pretty parallel like this, and that's bad. I can wire them in the future. Okay, so this is stage 2 of a bonsai's life. Okay, implicitly stage 2 in a cutting's life, because we need to learn how to do bonsai from scratch. Okay, choose ficuses because they're very easy, they're very hard to kill, but if you know what you're doing and if you learn, you will not kill any plant. Of course you will at first. I killed even ficuses at first, but this is how we learn. So as a conclusion, I've repotted the tree in a better substrate mix, okay, for bonsais, and you saw that I didn't cut any of the roots. I didn't cut any of the leaves because I didn't do nothing to the top and I didn't do nothing to the bottom, okay, to the roots. The tree is still in balance, okay. If I start to cut the leaves, I break the balance, because in the pot, in your pot, that's the heart of the tree. That's the processor of the tree. Okay, so you need to take very good care of what's in here. People, especially beginners, tend to think to bonsais as only the top part, okay, the leaves. That's not the case in any potted tree. The secret is here. Here you need to take care of it, not here, okay? If you take care of the roots, everything will be fine and you'll have a top part that you can work with, because the tree will grow healthy and fast, okay? So this is stage 2. Didn't cut the roots, didn't cut anything, no wires. I didn't tie the, as you can see, it's pretty well, it sits pretty well in the pot, okay, because I've compacted the substrate and it's now wet and it will be okay. I didn't wire the tree to the pot. There's no need to do that right now. It's staying indoors, okay, because it's an indoor bonsai and it will be fine. I can put it in the sun, I can put it, it's better to put it in a shady area for a week, but I don't concern myself with stuff like that because I saw that it's healthy and it's okay. Okay, so thank you for listening. This was stage 2. We're gonna see each other in a future video with stage 3, but it will take a while because it needs to get to stage 3. Okay, so little by little you will be able to create beautiful bonsais and healthy and have healthy trees. Okay, I cannot stress this enough. If you don't have a healthy bonsai, you will not be able to make a good bonsai. Thank you very much, and please don't forget to subscribe and turn on that little notification bell. See you in the next video. Have a good day.